Chapter 5: Rural Administration. Our country is a land of villages. About 75% of our population lives in villages. In India, there are more than 5.5 million villages. Of these, only some are situated near cities and towns. Most of them are at a distance from cities. The district collector is responsible for collection of land revenue due to the state. All land records are maintained by the officers of the Revenue Department, working under the collector. Disputes relating to ownership of land are settled by the collector or his subordinate staff. All matters pertaining to agricultural land, such as its classification, consolidation, measurement or assessment of crops, are dealt with by the revenue to be the most important district officer. Area of the police station. Every police station is responsible to maintain law and order within a particular area. Anyone who lives in that area can report against criminal activity or cases of the concerned police station. Thereafter, the police take appropriate action to inquire, to investigate the case. Role of the local police on land disputes. In the villages, a large number of disputes relate to the land. There are minor boundary disputes between the farmers. Disputes arise on the ownership of land. These disputes are reported to the local police by the parties concerned. In such cases, police makes efforts to bring about compromise between the parties. In major disputes, it is not possible for the police to render any help. The local police investigates matters relating to local crimes and send reports to the authorities concerned. Land records and the role and patwari. The patwari, also known as Lekhpal, is the representative of the Revenue Department. He is in charge of all records relating to land. He is responsible for the upkeep and safety of the land records. People who want copies of land and revenue records may request the patwari to issue these. The patwari checks and issues the copies to them, but he charges a fee for the same. The fee is fixed by the department. In case of land sale, gift, inheritance, etc., every entry is made by the patwari in the records. The patwari keeps records of the partition of land among different claimants of the family. The patwari reports cases when government land is encroached by any person in the village. In some states, the patwari supplies passbooks to farmers. These passbooks contain details of the land owned by the farmers. The work of the patwari is supervised by subordinate officers of the Revenue Department. Education Department supervises the educational system in the district. The highest officer of this department is the district inspector. Primary and senior basic education is supervised by the Basic Shiksha Adhikari. Medical Department. The medical department in the district is dealt with by the Medical Department. The Chief Medical Officer, CMO, is the senior most officer of this department. The department runs family welfare programs and protects the health of the people. Judicial Administration. The judicial administration at the district level deals with two types of lawsuits: the civil and criminal. The civil court decides civil cases pertaining to property and money matters, while the criminal courts hear criminal cases. Besides them, there are other special courts like the Lok Adalats, Consumers Forums, Family Courts, Fast Track Courts, etc. and New Law. Hindu Succession Act 2005. Often when we think of farmers who own land, we think men. Women are seen as people who work on the fields, but not as people who own agricultural land. In some states, Hindu women did not get a share in the family's agricultural land. After the death of the father, his property was divided equally only among his sons. But now, the law has changed. In the new law, sons, daughters and their mothers can get equal share in the land. The same law has applied to all states and union territories of the country. A daughter's wish. A daughter laments and shows her against to express her feeling of insecurity wish these words: Father inherited our house from his father and everyone says he will leave it to brothers, but what about me and my mother? to expect a share is my father's home, is not very womanly, I'm told. But I really want a place of my own, not dowry of silk and gold. Reflections on my family.